Alright everyone, so today is the day that LR Vegito and LR Gogeta will arrive on Global Dokkan. Now today I want to do a video on both of the LRs, and I kind of just want to show them going through an event and what they kind of look like, you know, while not transformed. I'm probably going to do another video involving their transformations as well, because while they are, like, still pretty much the best two units in the game, not transformed, when they transform, it's, like, even LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku is not able to do as much damage as LR Super Vegito is when he's actually transformed. When this comes out right here, get the women and children out of there, because it's fucked up. Now, I want to quickly look at the Potara category, right? So here's pretty much the Potara team. I would say it's one of the better categories in the game, and it's also one of the better teams in the game, right? There's a lot of really good units on here. I think I have all the Potara category units off the top of my head. There might be like one I'm missing, but I don't see of any. So this is pretty much, you know, what you're going to have to work with if you have like the Potara category. I love using LR Vegito Blue on this team over Tech Vegito Blue, just because there are no other Overno Flash units on the team. So, just a team I kind of built for today's video would look like this. Just, you know, to get an all-rainbow look, I put the AGL Super Vegito. Now, if you guys are looking for the optimal team, the team that, you know, optimally will do the most damage is this. Now, it's a little weird looking at, but this is actually the optimal Potara team. What you do is you have Int Gogeta and Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. They kind of serve as bridges. They will be in the center of the rotation, and you'll be leading every turn with either Super Vegito right here, the physical one, or Tech Vegito Blue, and then you'll be able to connect the key links, and then you'll have the two LR Vegitos as floaters, as well as SCR Rose Goku Black, because he's a very phenomenal unit. So that's kind of how the Potara optimal team will work. I know a lot of people aren't going to be a big fan of this team build, though, because that involves, you know, bringing units that are not actually on the category. The reason you could bring Int Gogeta and Super Saiyan 3 Bardock is because via their leader skill, they're able to give 3 key and 90% to Int types. So it does work. You know, it's not, you know, they're not getting the full, like, 170% and 130% to their stats, but 90% is still enough that you can use them to optimize the true hardest hitters on the team, which is Physical Super Vegito and then the Tech Vegito Blue. So let's go ahead and hop into an event. I think I'm probably going to use the optimal version of the team just to kind of show like how exactly that is going to work. And then I will also do one of these for the Super Gogeta team as well. So let's go ahead and hop in just like this right here. Now, a lot of times the optimal teams are a little funky, right? Like, usually it's not just as basic as you would think. The reason is because a lot of these units are able to do so much more damage than you would think. Now, in terms of the actual rotations, I believe it is the Tech Vegito Blue alongside the Physical Vegito. I believe that's the way it functions down. No, okay. So, hold on. We want to get Int Gogeta and then the Physical Super Vegito together. So, we'll do that right there. And then Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, he forms a rotation with Tech Vegito Blue. Okay, I got that a little mixed up. So, for here, I'm not really going to worry too much about getting them attacks. Let's go ahead and see LR Super Vegito. Now, notice how much key LR Super Vegito gets. Both LR Super Vegito and Gogeta are like this, where they get so much key from Rainbow Orbs that they, getting their 18 key is not a struggle, and it becomes very easy for them to just sort of take control because of all the extra power and key they get from those Rainbow Orbs. Like, that asset mechanic I really like, and they have dished that out to you know, some other units to help them out a little bit. You know, look at the Tech EZA Cell, or even the Extreme Z Awaken Kid Gohan does get that ability as well. It's just a very nice one overall. So we're going to keep Tech Vegito Blue up front here. Now, as you guys can see, look at that. Right there, boom. Tech Vegito does not share over in a flash with any other units on the category. He himself is the only unit on the category that actually has it. So that's why you kind of will run into these issues where he's not really going to be able to super. That's basically why this optimal team is the way it is. It's that you can get all of the damage from Tech Vegito Blue and allow him to stack it up, because Tech Vegito Blue is one of the most broken units in the game. Like there's kind of like a list of units who are just like stupid broken, right? Like Tech Vegito Blue, Physical Super Vegito, LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, as well as LR Super Vegito and Super Gogeta. Those units kind of just sit like at the top of just like absurd levels of power. And usually, you know, if you design your team around those units, you're going to get shit like this happening. So here we go. This would be how you would function the optimal Potara team. You will have Super Vegito at the start. Hopefully, the enemy will attack a lot at the start. We didn't get it there, but sometimes it does work out that way. Now, Int Gogeta will serve as basically a key bridge. So he's going to make sure that LR Super Vegito gets prepare for battle, you know, his primary key link. And then Physical Super Vegito, he's able to share Fuse Fighter as well as prepare for battle with Int Gogeta. Now, looking at LR Super Vegito a little bit more, on their 18 key super, they do raise their attack for 1 turn. So that'll cause them to do a little extra damage when they do get that 18 key. And then, of course, you know, they do have an attack and defensive buff of 120% at the start of turn. So not only are they going to be, like, very good at dealing damage, but they're going to be very good at also tanking. You know, even on something like Super Battle Road, they turn Super Battle Road into a joke, into just mush. They absolutely destroy Super Battle Road like no other. So, see, this is kind of a problematic rotation in that Tech Vegito Blue, until he gets his supers off a lot, is not really able to do a whole hell of a lot of defending. And then, but we're really this right here, we're gonna absolutely obliterate Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. This is like one of the strongest rotations you could possibly build. Oh, yo, the 3 dodge. He dodged the super. Listen, I tell people, I tell them, do not sleep on that 3 dodge, bro. The 3 dodge is just absolutely beautiful. It really can come through a super attack dodge so damn good. Another thing about Super Saiyan 3 Bardock to never discount and never discredit with him is that when your health does fall below 70%, he is going to get that massive 40% attack buff for super type units. I'm actually impressed that Gogeta survived right there. Not bad, not bad. Now, in terms of actually getting their transformation to occur, that's going to be something that's going to happen only very, very rarely, because you do have to be 6 turns or later into the battle. I do believe right now we are about 6 turns into the fight, but you also have to be below 50% HP, which, especially with these Fusion and Potara teams, that is going to be quite an issue to have that actually happen. Usually, you're just going to be tearing through events so fast and with such fury that a lot of times these fuckers aren't really able to do that much damage to you. Now, for the Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku event, usually you can transform in that fight. That's probably the hardest Dokkan fight. I'd say the Jiren fight is another Dokkan Fest fight where you probably could get the transformation to occur. I don't think Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku is quite as difficult as those other events, so you're probably not going to transform there, but I think that's kind of the one thing with this transformation mechanic, right? That's another reason why Evolution Blue Vegeta is such a fun unit, because he gets the transformation mechanic to activate, I would say, easier than any other unit in the game. Even like Ultra Instinct Goku, you know, sometimes, you know, especially if you have LR Goku Black on the team, falling below 50% HP is just not something that's going to happen very often. Also, we're getting a good look at why, you know, Tech Vegito Blue is awesome, he's amazing, he's great, but why oftentimes I tend to get very frustrated with him is he never does like 3 or 4 super attacks in a row for me. Other people, they get Tech Vegito Blue out there, he's just a showstopper. Super attack, super attack, super attack, just dominating everything. Usually, if I'm using Physical Vegito Blue or Tech Vegito Blue, they will do one super attack, and then it's just a parade of normal attacks. That's usually what I have happening. Okay, so our health is actually pretty low. I probably could get the transformation to occur here if I stalled out a little bit, but I don't really... The focus for this video isn't necessarily on LR Super Vegito's transformation, right? Like, I know that's the big thing that everyone, like, wants to see, but for most fights, you're just not going to see it actually activate. At Physical Super Vegito, I would say that this team build like this is probably, like, the best way to optimize him, and this Gogeta's gotten an additional, like, every single time. Alright, so what can we get? 3.1 million. Not bad, not bad, not bad. But that's what I'm saying. Like, because of the way they're able to get key from Rainbow Orbs, they can even consistently get either the 18 key super or right there, just from being the floater in the rotation. Like, it's very nice. Another thing to remember is that both LR Super Gogeta and Super Vegito, I'm going to use an item because I don't want to break up rotations. They don't actually have the Fuse Fighter link until they transform. That's one of the big things about them. Like, usually, both of them, they link a lot better with the team once they transform. But again, that's not something that happens, like, nearly ever. Like, you're not going to be able to rely on the transformation. That's kind of, like, the main point, like, I do want to get across during the course of this video. Wow, 2.2. Okay, yeah, so Bardock's support type ability is active here, and that's causing Vegito Blue's attack to go through the roof! 2.6! Yo, Vegito Blue, chill, bro. Yo! Alright, so we got to the point of the fight where Tech Vegito Blue is kind of insane, bro. Yo! I might just go ahead and break the rotation right here just so that we can put a little focus on LR Super Vegito. Because I do want to show you guys right here how even against a top-tier boss fight like Omega Shenron, this fucker is just not going to be able to do anything at all. And we can go ahead and get a Dokkan attack with our boy. Look at that. Nothing. Peanuts. 25 damage. Be gone, my son. You can't hurt LR Super Vegito. You just fucking can't. So let's see what we get right here. Whoops. It was actually so slow that I fucked up that second note. No! So we'll probably go ahead and finish up right here. As you guys can see, like, you know, if you have the units to do kind of the optimal team, it's going to be a little difficult for you global players, obviously, because, like, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock and Tech Vegito Blue have only been on those one banners. So, like, not a lot of people are going to have them, right? But eventually, once you guys get to that future Gohan banner, that has Tech Vegito Blue and Super Saiyan 3 Bardock on it. So you can really begin to optimize your Potara team, like, after that. Because, again, I know a lot of people are definitely not going to have Super Saiyan 3 Bardock and Tech Vegito Blue. It is asking a lot. But, at the same time, that's where those global tickets come into play. Wow, Gogeta with another additional. That man got so many additionals throughout the course of this. Ooh, Tech Vegito Blue, though. Okay. So, let's end this with our boy Tech Vegito Blue. How high is his attack power gonna be? His attack set's gonna be nearly 3 million right here, isn't it? No, just 2.1. Wow, okay. So that goes to show you how high Bardock's support type passive really was. But there you go. Tech Vegito Blue absolutely ending it. LR Super Vegito and Super Gogeta are basically the two best units in the game. I'm gonna tell you guys this. Do not skip these banners. These are the banners you must summon on.